Royal Challengers Bangalore, a club that enthralls and frustrates in equal measure, be it the men in the IPL or the women in the Women's Premier League. This club has a massive fan base, but they continue to frustrate. After 5 games in the Women's Premier League, Royal Challengers Bangalore were staring down at the bottom of the barrel. In came this particular individual just before Royal Challengers Bangalore's match against UP Warriors. There was an 8-minute motivation talk given by Virat Kohli. Who better than Virat Kohli to understand the downfalls, the pitfalls of being in RCB and also the excitement among the fans that RCB generates? Before I get to what Virat Kohli's motivation and pep talk did, I will come to the match between RCB and UP Warriors, because after he gave this motivational speech, 8 minutes, which is there on the RCB Twitter handle, Royal Challengers Bangalore finally broke the rut and managed to win their first game of the Women's Premier League. RCB won by 5 wickets thanks to some efforts from Kanika Ahuja and Elise Perry. Now there is a very interesting story of Kanika Ahuja. She had once scored a 100 in a one-dayer of 122 balls. But prior to taking up the sport of cricket, she was also actually a skating champion. A skating champion who now plies her trade with Royal Challengers Bangalore. Now she won the Player of the Match award. And that is why, in addition to Elise Perry's 3 wickets, RCB won their first game. But the seeds of that first win was laid in what Virat Kohli said about his time with RCB, about how he has witnessed the highs, he's witnessed the lows, and how he as a player, captain, has managed to come out of it. So this was what Virat Kohli and the RCB meeting happened. RCB and the Women's Premier League matches are being held in Mumbai. Virat Kohli is also in Mumbai, but to prepare for the first ODI against Australia that will be played at the Wankhede Stadium. So he met with the RCB women's side in Mumbai, gave an 8-minute speech. It was a motivational speech and spoke about opportunity to end on a high. Because he also stressed on character, he also stressed on the 1% chance that they may still be having. So what is the first key point that Virat Kohli said? Virat Kohli said, not won an IPL for 15 years. But this has not stopped me from being excited every year. Yes, ever since 2008 till 2022, RCB have been finalists 3 times, but they have lost. They have also been bottom ranked team for 2 out of the 3 occasions. On 3 occasions, they were ranked at the bottom of the table. Yet, every year when the IPL or the WPL has been held now, there must be excitement. That is what Virat Kohli stressed upon. There is a flip side to it, and it can be worse than this. 5 losses. Maybe if there is a flip side, you can lose all 8 and ensure that you are at the bottom of the pile. You will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. Virat Kohli stressed that there is a flip side to it and it can be worse, but things can only get better. No guarantee that we will give the cup every year, but we can give 110% commitment. Now, each and every time you speak with an RCB fan, with all the RCBians, there is always a smile, there is always eternal optimism about them. Why is that? Virat Kohli believes that each and every time the RCB team steps out onto the field, they give 110% commitment. So the Isala Cup Namde chants aside, there is a guarantee of commitment, and that is the main reason why RCB give their fans plenty to smile about. Yes, the trophy cabinet is empty. Maybe it could end in 2023. But the commitment and the way how they play the game is something that keeps every fan enthralled, and that is what Virat Kohli wants Smriti Mandhana's team to do as well. Seen many challenging seasons. As I had said, they have been perennial bridesmaid for 3 occasions. They didn't win the title in 2011. Then in 2016, a golden opportunity slipped from underneath them. And that is why you look at it. 2016 and 2011 and 2009, each and every single time RCB's fortunes have taken a hit. But at the same time, they also were at the bottom of the pile in 2017 and in 2019 also. Honor and privilege also to have that situation of pressure. I mean, see, pressure and expectations can do a lot of things. But people expect a franchisee, people expect a player to perform. And it is those expectations which Virat Kohli has given a different twist to it. He said it is a honor and a privilege. I was gone. I could not feel anything. I had no belief. The 2023 Women's Premier League start that RCB's had, it kind of echoes what happened in 2019 under Virat Kohli's captaincy. They had lost the first 6 games. And that is why they were all but out of the reckoning and they were now slated to finish at the bottom of the table. Virat Kohli, after the match, they had an after-match post get-together. Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers, they first came face-to-face with each other. Both looked at each other's eyes and then they said, we have lost 6 games for the first time. Both have been playing international cricket for close to 10 to 15 years. This is something new. And it was at that time it sunk in that, okay, things every single season, every single time, there will be a different perspective, there will be something new. But the main reason is, why was Virat Kohli there? Yes, you may argue 5 matches, season over, but no. If you look at the mathematical chances that RCBW have in this WPL 2023, they have a 1% chance of qualifying for as the 3rd place team. Remember, the first ranked team goes directly to the final, number 2 and number 3 play the eliminator. RCB can still lay claim to that 3rd spot because there is 1% hope. Kohli admitted, if you had won 5 out of 5, I wouldn't even have been here. But because there is 1% hope, I am here to motivate you guys. Chance to walk away with your head held high after those 3 games is sometimes more important than winning knockout games. Virat Kohli has stressed that winning the last 3 games, they have already won 1, winning the remainder of the 2 games is equivalent to ensuring that you win knockout matches also, because if you end the season on a high, maybe in 2024 you can go the next step and win the title. That is the thing that Virat Kohli wants RCB's women's team to do. Ensure that you win the remaining 2 games on a high and whatever happens, happens. 3 remaining games can build your character. Maybe if they win the remaining 2 games, then RCB will be in pole position to ensure they head into WPL 2024 with supreme confidence. Because remember, ending the season on a high can actually translate to something even better. Because remember what happened with Chennai Super Kings in IPL 2020? They were at the bottom of the pile. They won 3 to 4 consecutive games towards the fag end. That translated into confidence in 2021 and they ended up winning the title. Maybe for RCB, the women's team, they can probably do it this time. Win the remainder of the 2 games. If they get that eliminator shot, brilliant. Otherwise, they would have ended the season on a high and they have a good solid base for WPL 2024. Now, towards the fag end of his captaincy, Virat Kohli opened up on how he felt. This is a very rare insight about Virat Kohli, the captain. He said, towards the fag end, when my captaincy tenure was coming to an end in RCB, my self-belief was gone. The tank was empty. The competitiveness was such I could not accept the opposition winning. We have always seen Virat Kohli passionately celebrate every win, passionately celebrating a wicket, passionately celebrating a 50 or a 100. But that is why his competitive nature is so brilliant, because he wants to ensure that the opponent does not win at all times. But that is not how it happens. Remember, there are individuals which could be that little motivated to do better than him. And that is why Virat Kohli has said, it took me some time to digest that fact. But yes, RCB needed new ideas after the end of IPL 2021 and the youth brigade came in, and that's how we at least reached the second qualifier, which unfortunately they lost. Embrace the situation with grace and belief. That is the clear message that Virat Kohli has given to the RCB women's team. he also highlighted that what were his shortcomings which should help RCB women's team recover from this. He said, I was so caught up with me, I just forgot how to play the game. The simple love of bat hitting ball, that was the one thing that he had missed. He was so caught up in trying to protect. I have been insecure and I have been trying to protect my reputation. I am Virat Kohli. Oh, I cannot afford to get out cheaply. Oh, I need to have a big score. To protect that reputation, he was starting to become insecure. And so caught up and so involved he was in, he just said that, I forgot the basics of how to play the game. Keep your heads high and keep the fire burning from the inside. That is simply what Virat Kohli has said. And Virat Kohli adheres to that. I mean, see, even at this age, when you are all simply going about that, oh, maybe the best of Virat Kohli is done. 3 years he had not gotten a test century, but finally he broke the rut in Ahmedabad, 186. Earlier, he had broken the white ball rut in grand style. Over 1,000 days, he had not scored any form of hundreds. But such is the benchmark that Kohli has said that, yes, perhaps even anything less than 100 is a failure, unfortunately. But Virat Kohli, he's kept the fire burning, and now 2023 is a big season of promise for him. So RCB have started they have at least broken the jinx. 6 matches, 1 win. Now the remainder of the games, if RCB does not win, then yes, they're out of the eliminator contest anyways. But if they win the remaining 2 and hope other results go their way, it can be a spectacular comeback. And if they do that spectacular comeback, you know whom to thank, and that is Virat Kohli. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. We are also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Show us some love there. Thank you.